Hello, one viewer. Welcome. I said I was going to go live in 15 minutes, but I thought, bugger it, I'm here, whatever. And I just kind of was at home and a bit bored and thought I'll just jump online and do a little stream because I've done it a couple more times. And I've done it a couple of times. It's always fun. And I just got a notification on my phone telling me that my channel's live. Well, thanks, phone. That's really helpful. Yeah, I was just going to do some practice until 10:30 my time, which is in 13 minutes. I'll do some practice. If you want to chat or ask questions, fire away. And if you don't, that is so fine. I'm just chilling. I just finished playing soccer, which was really fun. We lost narrowly, unfortunately. I play indoor soccer. But that was really good. And some of the guys on the team are really, really, really good. I'm definitely not one of them. But yeah, I was just thinking of like the skills that they have and how many millions of times or hundreds of thousands of times they've kicked that ball in all the different ways. And for me, the guitar is that thing that I find the time to do and just have no issues with over and over, just playing and practicing. There really is no rhyme or reason to this little session. I just thought I'll do it. During COVID, I had 2 weeks hotel quarantine, which is a requirement when you were crossing state borders in Australia at the time. So I did a whole bunch of live streams then, and that was really fun. So just here to hang out. I would be doing basically this anyway. Might as well do it on the YouTube channel. I've got this pick called a stylus pick. So it's got a very, very sharp point. I got it online from, I guess, styluspick.com or whatever. It's really good for practicing your speed. I missed something there. Just that kind of thing. So I enjoy doing that. Back to a normal pick. Oh, hey, Kaya, how are you? Can you please do E Phrygian? Sure. E Phrygian, the notes are E, F, G, which on the lowest string is 0, 1, 3. And then on the next string, A, B, C, 0, 2, 3. And then 0, 2. 0, 1, 3, 0, 2, 3, 0, 2. Goes well with an E major chord, so you do like an E major chord. And then the best, not the best, but an obvious thing to do is 3rd fret to 2nd fret on the D string. 3, 2, 0, 2 on that D string. I like to use my thumb to kind of brush the strings. I'm quite sunburned looking at the screen. Been at the beach too much. Sorry, not sorry. G'day, JB. Thanks for the kind. Oh, that's my alarm telling me I have to go live on YouTube in 8 minutes. Thanks, alarm. So E Phrygian, yeah, like a rake. E Phrygian, the notes are E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. And once you know those notes, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, which from the A string goes 7, 8, 10. Then on the D string, 7, 9, 10. So you can just practice that. 7, 8, 10, 7, 9, 10. Even just those 6, I didn't do the whole scale there, but that's enough to. Whenever I'm doing A Phrygian, lots of low open E string. That's one of my favorite things to do. So they use the low open A string. And then I'm just going to play my melodic notes along the A string. So, okay, I was asking, what about G sharp? So E Phrygian is what I've just been playing. When the G sharp comes in, it becomes E Phrygian dominant. And I think that's what you mean. That's the real Spanish sound. And I kind of thought that might be what you meant, but I didn't want to correct you because you said E Phrygian. So E Phrygian dominant is exactly like I just said, except that the G note is actually a G sharp. So on the A string, you would go 7, 8, 11. And that 8 to 11. That's really Spanish, Middle Eastern, exotic, whatever you want to call it. 5, 7. Liberal use of slides, bands, just little shakes, trills. Nice one, 11 to 12. That's 11, 12, 14, 15 on the A string. That's a nice technique where I just kind of use my thumb. So I do the low E string and then hit a melodic note. And it fills out the sound beautiful. 5, 3, 2. 0, 2, 3, 2. So these melodic notes I'm saying are on the A string, the 5th string, and I'm playing the low E string as well. G'day, Funky Bob. Thanks for your support. Thanks for coming to hang out, guys. I was chilling today at home, so I slept more than I should during the day. So it's quite late here. It's 10:30, but I'm wide awake, and I thought, let's see what YouTube's doing. And most of you guys are in America and England and crazy places like that. So you're all awake. It's a good time for you, and I can stay up late and play a little bit of guitar. Staying up late used to mean the sunset, no sunrise. These days, 10:30 is way past my bedtime. Wolf Ranger is here. Hello, my friend. How are you doing? What's happening? Cheers, Cam. I'm just kind of noodling away. If you have specific questions, obviously, please do ask. I'll do everything I can to answer. So much of this stuff, it goes back to the analogy I was saying about some of the really good soccer players in my soccer team. It's not that the tricks are particularly difficult or unusual or insanely technical that they do on the soccer field, but they just do the really basic things really, 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 really well because they practice them over and over and over and over and over. And it's the same on guitar. None of this stuff I'm showing you is particularly hard, but a couple little things played really, really nicely with a nice feel and a nice tone and a nice spirit. And off you go. It sounds great. Here's something I've been doing lately that I really like a lot. So this is that Phrygian thing again. We're talking about the difference between Phrygian with a G note and Phrygian dominant with a G sharp note. I might actually just type that in the chat, just because, you know. E, F, G, A, B, C, T, and then Phrygian dominant. Same, but the G is sharp, and that's what makes it sound so cool. I always play it. Cheers, Kaya. Thanks for always watching the videos and commenting. It really does mean a lot. You guys have no idea. I sit here in my little place and do these little videos just to kind of. I just feel it's like fair play because I use YouTube so much. I love YouTube, whether it's soccer, poker, gardening, parenting, the stuff that I'm into, world news and events, whatever, the things that I'm interested in, and of course, music. I just love watching people on YouTube, and I feel a bit uncomfortable, kind of talking to the camera and whatever. But I see all these other people out there just sharing whatever they're into, and this is just what I'm into, I guess. So, thanks, guys. It really does mean a lot. And if there's something I can show, just ask, and I'll show. It's Labor Day in the States. Good stuff. Good stuff. Labor. Power to the workers, hey? What's good if everyone's got a day off? What are you guys doing Labor Day? Do you have a barbecue or do you drink booze? I don't drink alcohol, but I bet plenty of people do on Labor Day. What do you get up to on Labor Day? Cheers from Canada. Yeah. My brother went to Canada the other day. He lives in London and his girlfriend went to visit him. She lives in Australia. They're going to move together soon, but at the moment they live separate. And she went to visit him in London and he sent a picture like, we're so stoked. My girlfriend's here, whatever, cool. And the next day he's sending all these pictures. I'm like, that doesn't look like London. And they went to Canada just for some hiking and some, food, whatever people do in Canada, some moose. And they bought my daughter all these like Canada books and moose books and stuff, which was amazing. So yeah, my little brother got to Canada before I did. He said it was absolutely awesome. Been playing a bit of blues lately. Is it Labor Day in Canada? Probably not. Hey, I feel like America probably doesn't share their holidays, and America doesn't really like sharing. That's one of my favorite little blues. I'm not sure as well. Like, tell me, guys, are you? Oh, it is Labor Day in Canada. That's exciting. That's awesome. I picked a good day to feel like going online. Hey, one of my favorite blues shapes. So I'm just on the G string, the third string at the 14th fret. And tell me as well. I'm curious. Like, have you guys got your guitars in your hand or not? How's your band doing? My band is doing very bad. Nobody is speaking to each other and everybody's very angry and scattered around the world and it's not doing well at all. And I'm very sad about that. And I'm going to take about 2 years off and then try and get it going again, either with the same guys or different guys. So, hey, Droopy in New Orleans. But yeah, band, bad, not going well. Everything in life going well, band not going well. Currently unfixable. Very depressing, very sad, but I'll be all right and everything will be fine. Yeah, so Wolf Range, of course you've got your guitar in your hand. You're a bloody legend. You practice properly. So 14th fret of the G string. And then on the B string, we've got 13 and 15. So it's just 3 notes in a little triangle. Hope it works out for the better. It will, yeah. Obviously, we all needed to mature and grow. I feel like we were basically teenagers or just out of our teens when we started, and I think we got locked into the dynamics of teenagers, and the years went past and we were still in our teenage dynamics. So I think everyone needs to go off and become adults. And let's see what happens. It seems very wrong that it's not working out. So I'm just going with it and trying to live the best life I can without it right now. But yeah, these 3 notes in the triangle, so the 14th of the G string, 13th of the B, and 15th of the B. You can make some really nice A blues just with that. Just 3 notes, nice vibrato. Shaking the note to make it sing. If you do a nice note, I don't know if you can hear through like the computer audio and all that, but a harmonic ring, so you hear the note, but a higher octave comes through. Forgive me if my computer microphone and then your computer speakers don't pick that up, but when you're sitting at home, really listen for extra harmonics that are created when you're playing the notes. It usually means you're playing pretty well. And I love just using these 3 notes. Kaya says, please try to contact them. I have, and I will try again soon, I guess. But I don't want to do it right now anyway. I want to have another baby before I leave home again. And it just obviously it's not meant to be right now for some reason that I don't know yet. In fact, I think the reason is just, like I said, we all need to grow up, and I obviously need to strip myself back to my core and work through my emotions and my thought patterns and all that stuff. Really rebuild myself as a person and then come back better. So if you've got those notes there, that 14, which is an A, 13, 15, which is CD, ACDC. There you go. Bending that 15th. Just playing the blues with 3 notes. And the bend. The bend's kind of cheating. That's kind of a 4th note, but you know. So maybe you guys at home, you can play a bit of 3-note blues. Then I love using that 15th fret on the high string. You know, one of the trickiest things about doing YouTube is people are on different levels, so it's hard to know. For example, some people know the note name, some people don't. So some people, I could say, we're doing A, C, D, E notes, and that's easy for them, and other people have no idea what that means. So it's tricky. I don't like repeating myself. I don't like constantly just saying like fret names and numbers, or strings, numbers and string names and stuff like that. But I'm also here to try and share some information, so it's a bit tricky. But I do my best, and with some of you guys who I see here in the chat, who are the ones that are regular supporters, regularly commenting on the channel, I know that you're practicing and stuff like that. It's probably a bit easier to talk guitar because I can kind of have a rough idea of what you guys know. But that's probably the biggest challenge about trying to share information with a large group of people, is trying to make something that's relevant for all skill levels without being boring or repetitive. So yeah. Is anyone trying this 3-note blues thing? And then that 4th note, the G. Big slides. If anyone's got any questions or anything like that, please feel free to ask. Now's a really good chance. If there's something I can help you with, I'm obviously very, very happy to. It's just kind of nice to have some company. My wife and daughter are overseas at the moment. My wife's father had a surgery, and she had to go to Slovakia to help out the family. So I've been on my own for a couple of months, and they're back on Thursday. So a bit of late night guitar with the YouTube crew is just what the doctor ordered, I reckon. And I'm not going to stay on super long tonight. I want to go to yoga at 6 a.m. So, and it's 10:30 now, 10:40. But yeah, I appreciate you guys being here, and it's just fun to hang. Wolf Ranger's going hard on the guitar. I wish there was a way to like hear you guys play. You know, I think one of the things I've been meaning to do is get some of you mob to send me, I suppose, by email some videos of you playing. And I was thinking like I could just give feedback. So if you want, my email address is just the channel name. It's just jasonjohncontos@gmail.com. Make a little video of yourselves playing if you want to. Email it through, and then I guess with your permission, we could put it on the channel, and I could give a bit of feedback and give you like some personalized tips or something like that. I'd be keen to do that. And if anyone's interested, email me a video, and I will try to offer some suggestions that are just based on just a lifetime of loving the guitar. Wolf Ranger, you're very welcome, my friend. I reckon you'll be one of my first video guinea pigs. Take some footage, send it through. Let's see if I can spot anything that you might not have spotted in your playing. And I don't really know what you guys look like, right? Like some of you have got profile pictures. Most of them are not you anyway. So it would be so cool to see your videos, yeah. I had a guy come up to me in the cafe the other day. He's like, man, I saw you on YouTube. I was like, oh, cool, bro. And he was asking me for like guitar. Well, first he asked me for lessons, but I was like, I'm sorry, I'm too busy for lessons. But like I can, you know, just for free help you if you got a guitar. Just let's play and whatever. And he was kind of trying to get. He's like, what's the magic bullet? What's the secret? Whatever. It's like, man, just practice. Like you know the stuff. You know what you need to do. We all know what we need to do. We all have a long to-do list on the guitar. Like I'm going to learn that song. I'm going to practice that. I'm going to finish that. I said I'd write a song with that friend. This person invited me to jam. I love that song, but I haven't tried learning it. Or maybe one of my lessons, you've kind of half done it, that doesn't sound amazing yet. So like we all know what we need to practice. I've always been very weak without the plectrum in my hand, just because I've spent most of my time practicing with it. So I spend a bit of time playing without it. So much of my practice is just like over and over the same basic things. Like in that case, I was going 0, 7, 0, 7, 8, 10. So like 3 hammers. No. 0, 7, 8, 10. Then on the next string, the same thing. And on one hand, it's not particularly difficult. But on the other hand, to try and get each of them sounding just so requires a lot of finesse and a lot of work. is a lot of this is stuff I've showed on the channel. So it's like 7, 8, 10, then 7, 8, 10 again, 7, 9, 10, 7, 9, 10. So it's kind of like an E fridging kind of thing. And just making patterns, so I might go like 7, 8, 10, 8, 7, 7, 9, 10. That kind of thing. So what have you guys been working on? What are you guys playing? What are you guys practicing? What are you guys listening to? I'm really, really curious. Tell me what's on the stereo, what's on the Spotify. I'm still very old school. I still listen to CDs mainly, and I much prefer the tone of CDs, and I still have a CD player in my car. And I actually don't have a Spotify subscription. I only have a YouTube music subscription because it comes for free with YouTube Premium. And I do watch a lot of YouTube and listen to a lot of YouTube. And Premium means no ads, and you can watch videos with the while you're doing something else. So you can listen to a video, listen to audio, and do something else. So I'm really not into streaming music. I'm not super against it or anything like that. I just love CDs. That's my inner metalhead coming out when I just. Wolf Ranger working on Bella Ciao and Malaguena. That's pretty sweet stuff. Pretty, keeping it pretty Spanish there. Keeping it pretty Spanish. I thought you might just do the Spanish stuff with me. It sounds like that's your main jam. That's awesome. Send me through some videos. That would be awesome to give some feedback on that stuff. There's and Kaya, you're at home. Good stuff. I hope you're enjoying that Labor day off. One of my favorite bands in the whole universe is called the Cosmonautics. They are German, but they have a whole Russian gag going on, which they've had to tone down in recent years for obvious reasons. And they wear like red Russian cosmonaut outfits, and they play a lot of Russian sounding songs like the Tetris theme and stuff like that. But they do Bella Ciao as well, and it's just such a brilliant, live, funny, energetic version. So I guess I'll just put it in the chat. Ugh, I'm yawning. It's getting late. Cosmonautics, definitely check them out. Absolute glory. And they just party so hard, and I really don't party at all. But what happens, or what used to happen on tour a lot of the time, because I'd be the only one that wasn't out there drinking and getting rowdy, I'd wake up at 5 or 6 or 7 in the morning when all the party people are coming home. So I'd often cross paths with the Cosmonautics when I'm going out for my morning walk and coffee, and they're coming home from a big night. And their leader, Morgan, the captain, he wears the Cosmonautics captain hat. He in the morning would order he called it espresso capitano, and it was a shot of sambuca, but it was in a little espresso cup, so it looked like he was drinking coffee. And I just thought that was the funniest thing I'd ever I thought it was the funniest thing I'd ever seen or heard in my life. So I'd have like a nice little Italian breakfast before going out for the morning, and they'd be coming home after a massive night. And they often did Bella Ciao as their encore, and they're just brilliant. One of my favorite shows. Well, it's 10:48 p.m. in Australia. I might hang out till 11, so 12 more minutes. So feel free, guys, fire away questions, comments, criticism, good, bad, whatever you want to say, whatever you want to hear. I'm all yours, and I'm just happy to be here. I'm so grateful for a bit of company. I've had an empty house for a few months, and it's a lot more fun with my girls running around, my beautiful wife, and the little rascal, the little bear bear. The little bear bear's coming home on Thursday. I don't think there'll be any peaceful 11 p.m. guitar sessions when the little bear bear's back. EDM in Euro House. Have you heard The Planet of the Bass? That's my favorite song ever. I've never been the hugest electronic dance music fan, but I do love I don't even know how big it is globally, or if it's more of an Australian thing. I guess it's probably not an Australian thing, but psytrance. We have what we call bush tuffs in Australia, which is where you go out in the bush, the forest, to some super, super remote location, and they set up basically like kind of illegal outdoor raves out there. And the most popular style of music at these events is psytrance music, which I, over time, increasingly fell in love with, because Callie and I would often be invited to perform at these events for whatever reason. Our rhythm matched well with the vibe that was going on there. And yeah, psytrance is this kind of really hard electronic style that's pretty crazy, and I really have grown to appreciate and enjoy it. I'm not at a point where I have like favorite artists or anything like that, but just whenever it's going, I pretty much love it. Psytrance is big on Russian radio. That would be about right. It's definitely psytrance has definitely got a thriving scene. I'm sure it's a small scene, but thriving in Australia and New Zealand. It's funny, some of this stuff I play, like I've been playing since I was a teenager, and I'm not even necessarily much better at it than I was then, but it's just kind of comfortable and comforting and fun and good practice to just keep doing it. Pachelbel Canon in D, that's a tune. That's one of those ones that I kind of never finished that I said I would. I'll try and play where I'm up to. Uh-oh. I missed a whole bit there, and it's like pretty shocking. No, I've forgotten. There is my unpracticed, terrible version of Pachelbel. I can plot on piano, but was intimidated on guitar. It's not that hard. I'm just lazy, and it's very repetitive. So a lot of it's like memorization. I should get that music out. That's a beautiful one. Pachelbel's piano. Definitely worth learning, and me always telling you guys to finish your songs, and there I am admitting I haven't finished that one for years. Very, very, very bad form. Pachelbel. Classical is its whole own thing, like just in terms of the precision, the memorization, just the pure class basically of it, and it's definitely never been how I play. I've always been into improvising, writing, jamming, rhythmic stuff, trying to make people dance, funky style stuff. I heard Tom Morello from Rage Against the Machine, who's one of, if not my number one favorite guitarist, kind of said that Rage Against the Machine is basically James Brown in terms of like the riff always comes back to the one chord, and that's kind of how I play as well. Just like get a groove going and sit on it, and obviously some of the grooves can get complex or fast or whatever, but at the end of the day, they're just grooves. So a lot of my stuff is just like on the A minor. And then maybe to an E. Back to the one. Okay, they're saying, is that A minor? Yes, I was playing basically A minor to E major. And the E major was pretty much that E Phrygian dominant sound that you love, 014. That kind of idea. And the A was kind of like a 0587 kind of thing. Doing a bit of a palm mute, so the fleshy part of my palm is just touching the string ever so lightly. The difference, if I do it without palm mute, with palm mute, that nice muted sound is really effective. JB, love the noodling. Thanks, JB. I guess if you didn't love the noodling, you'd be long gone because there's been plenty of it tonight. But it's just fun. It's actually really nice to catch up with you guys. Yeah, it's funny. I feel like we're getting to know each other through online, and I'm just on that age where I always say to my friends, like, we're the last kids that grew up without the internet. So I do remember the world pre-internet or pre kind of ubiquitous internet. And I remember the early chat rooms and things like that. And it was like, how can you get to know someone online? But you really, really can. And, you guys are starting to become friends. Got to get to bed. Sorry, it's 2100 here in WA. My friend, I'm right behind you. It's about to be 2300 here in 3 minutes. And I'm going to wrap it up. 3 minutes. Anyone got anything they want to say, do, or share for 3 minutes? I can keep noodling, but that's it gets a bit noodly, the noodling, doesn't it? This is one of my favorite ones at the moment. 02356. All with one play. 02356 and then like a bit of 0232. Something like a 0232, that just goes without saying. That's just like bread and butter. Like if you're doing any kind of scale or riff or lick that's got like a 023 in it, it's just like so much of that. Heaps of that. That's good fun. Thanks, Kaya. I really appreciate it. And there's actually a guy on my soccer team named Kaya. He's part Turkish and part somewhere else. I don't know where his name came from, but his name's Kaya. He's a really, really good player. Just wish you a good night. It's 8:35 a.m. here, so up and out for me. Up and out on Labor Day. What a life, hey? Living the dream. That's good to hear. All right, I will start wrapping it up, guys. I'm very grateful for you coming to hang. It's really, really nice. It's just what I felt like this evening. So I guess we'll do it a bit more often if you've had a good time. Email me videos, jasonjohncontos@gmail.com. Email me videos and I'll try to give some constructive feedback. And obviously I'll need your permission to put it on the channel. But if you'd be keen to have me post you playing, and I'll just kind of have a yarn, just talk a little bit and try and find some ways to push you to the next level, I'd be so happy to do that. Michael, you got to go. I got to go too, man. I guess we'll wrap it here. My clock's on 10:59. Oh, it just hit 11. Let's say good night. Let's say goodbye. Thank you all very, very much. I'm keen to do this again if you are. Much love. I'll see you soon. Thank you.